Hello everyone. I wanted to go to bed at a reasonable hour, but I was asked to stay up. So this is just another pick a card general reading. Take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't. Let me know what you think in the comments, please. So this is group 1, group 2, group 3, and group 4. So the question we're asking today, sorry, I didn't even say that. Again, what messages do your angels and your spirit guides have for you? What messages do they have for you right now? Now, this is a timeless reading. Whenever you came here is when you were supposed to come here. And just pick whatever pile, whatever group resonates with you for whatever reason, whether it's the stone, the number of the deck, 1, 2, 3, 4, the timestamp, or just even when it just looks visually, whatever your eye was drawn to, you trust your intuition. Okay. I feel that was important to talk about. All right, so let's get started. Group 1. So this looks like, I'm not sure. These are all like crystals and gems that I've had for a while. These are just, these are ones that I pulled and grabbed and placed as I was told. So this is jade, stability, and earth. You have a strong foundation, but is there something holding you back? Let's find out. Okay. Oh, sorry, I'm a little tired today. It's been a training day at my teeth. Ooh, what? Oh, this one's here. And you know what? I think I need to. Okay. I don't normally do this, but I feel compelled to do this. No, that's it. tells me when to stop when I get the right answer in my head. Some of you are not taking risks, okay? You're not being open into your power. The 10 of Wands, the heart chakra. You have a lot of love waiting for you. I feel like a lot of people that are they're either single or in separation chose this pile. And they're holding themselves back from love. Well, I don't know why are you doing that? Maybe you need to heal. You need Archangel Raphael. Or again, whatever you want to call a healing angel. Again, whatever name, entity, the actual word for it doesn't matter. Again, think about how many languages there are in the world. Whatever you want to call them, her, they, them, whatever. But a healing angel. There's something about that. And then we have this card, manifestation power. Use your spiritual gifts and natural abilities to attract your desired outcome. I think some of you need to be doing some grounding. When was the last time you actually touched nature? Are you grounding properly? Are you getting your feet in the grass? Because when this card shows up to me, I mean, this doesn't just represent an animal. Like, this could be your pet, but I also think of, farms and green pastures, right? And are you being grounded enough? That's wrong. That's not it. That's the opposite. I can tell that's wrong. Exactly as soon as I said that, that's wrong. You are grounded. Most of you are. You're in a good place, but there's something going on here. Sorry, I need to take another angel card. Because you're like, there's something you want deep in your heart. Something you really want deep in your heart. And you've been working, you've been trying to manifest it. You've been putting in the work, you are stable. But you need to heal something. But I think this power animal, for me, this is a confusing card in general. I'm going to be very straightforward with you. Because it can be has so many interpretations for this one. So let's just see what else is going on here. So number one. Oh, stop and smell the roses. There we are. Sorry. It took me a while. You've got to stop and smell the roses. That's what the pastures thing is. You have, you've got a good, stable home, work life, for the most part. you know what I mean? But you're lacking that passion, and you're also, for a lot of you, like there's a lot of workaholics in this group. I think that's what a lot of it is. A lot of workaholics here. I don't know what you're. Okay. Listen to your intuitive feelings. Your body is receiving accurate messages from the divine. You know what? I kind of just need one more card. Usually they're not this many, but I gotta do what feels right. So there's just one more thing about you guys. I just need to see it and understand it. Sorry. Have you asked your angels for help with this? I think some of you are holding back on your spiritual connection, but it's about to basically erupt. It's gonna come right out of you. And I feel like this card is going to be the end. Like this is coming soon. The Ten of Wands. Your spirituality is coming all together. Have you asked your angels for help with this? Have you been putting in the work? You've been putting the work in the wrong places. Group number one. That's actually, I think this is kind of what I'm getting for you guys. You're working. You are putting in the work. A lot of you, you're stable. You're doing well for yourselves, a lot of you. You have this stability. But you are lacking some, maybe you're working too much. I think some of you are lacking some passion, some spirituality. And you don't want to, you're not sure if you can listen to your gut, but you can. Some of you've already you manifested this success already, and you know you can manifest an open heart. But I feel like, don't take this the wrong way, but I feel like a lot of you are in kind of like that swords energy. You're a little bit more being maybe too logical, too rational about things. Group number one, I feel like you. No, I'm gonna just take a look and see what comes here. It's kind of manifestation power. That's where I need to be looking at right now. So when you complain, you give away your power to others. Or some of you just taking some stuff for granted? Like, are some of you like comfortable, you're stable, you have a roof over your head, you have what you need. But some of you are Maybe we're really lacking some compassion. And you're building up walls to real relationships. So maybe you think this lifestyle you're living is gonna work out for you in the long run, but it's not. I think Raphael is really just he's overwatching this reading right now, or this group particularly, because he's telling you what you're doing is not working. Work. Sorry, but group number one, yours is a lot about work for some reason. I don't know. Let's see. The angels would like you to replace the old complaining habit with a healthier response of visualizing and intending your desired outcome. It works. Okay, think about a situation you would like to improve and write, draw, or create a collage that depicts the perfect scenario. So for some of you, like this is these you a lot of you need love. You want love. You want these relationships. And you're holding yourself back and you're stuck in this, I want to say, a karmic cycle of just like working too hard and not really um, taking time to stop and smell the roses, and you go to a farm or something. I don't know what's going on with this one, but also maybe just appreciate this one. I think it too, when you look at animals, you need to um, recognize like their nature, like how natural they are, how natural animals are. Um, so anytime you catch yourself worrying about or doubting your manifestation abilities, say, please beautify my thoughts about my desires so that they're completely based in love. In love. Okay? We're gonna go straight to the heart chakra now. Actually, no, we're not, because this is where it. Have you asked your angels for help with this? So you've been doing a lot of this alone, or you've been, again, this card sometimes means that you're doing things alone. You could be, and for a lot of you, I think a lot of you are, ooh, this candle just went out. See, a lot of you in group one are single. And they want to help you with that, though. You gotta let them know. But And they want to remind you, though, that you do have free will, and because you have free will, they can only intervene and help you if you ask them, right? And that's a reminder. That's actually kind of why I do these particular angel readings. You need to be reminded that you have this guidance, you have these angels. Okay, we're a collective. We are all one. The universe is one. Everything. There's no such thing as time. Okay. If you want help, just ask for it. Ask for it. Don't be worried about how you ask for it. Don't be worried that you are maybe, oh, like I said this word wrong, I stuttered, I stumbled on my words. Don't worry so much about that. It's all about intention. It's all about intention. And the angels will know. Okay? Protect yourself, ground yourself if you need to, if you feel you need to. And you can ask for protection. And they will give it to you. As soon as you ask for it and say, I have it, it's there. It's always there. Even if you don't ask for it, it's always there, but you do need to ask. Or you might get stuck again in this karmic cycle of just, you're just working all the time. You're not, fuck, you're stuck. You're not You're not embracing your life. I also just need to look at the heart chakra now. The angels want you to trust your feelings. Your heart is wise and it's calling on you to make important changes. Trust this wisdom as it won't let you down. Every time you defy your inner feelings, your heart breaks a little bit. So this is what's going on. Like, I think some of you are like working like dead-end jobs, or like you're not even dead-end jobs necessarily. Like maybe you're doing well for yourself, but like you're not being fulfilled. But you can be. But you have to ask, Raphael. And you have to put in the work. You gotta try to connect to nature. You gotta try to connect to animals. You have to ask for help. And you have to visualize yourself being successful in the same way you did with like your job and your current situation. So a lot of you are successful. If you're unhappy with a situation, it means that something is wrong and action is necessary. Ask the angels to give you courage and support to make healthy changes at home and work. Okay? Go to a flower shop, purchase some pink roses. They're talking about pink. Maybe a rose quartz gem. They're talking about pink. Open your heart to again. Open your heart to love. That's, you know what? That's it. That's the message. For group 1. That was tough. You guys have like, and you know why that was so tough for you guys? You guys have like this wall built up. Like you're like afraid of intimacy. Some of you have fears of abandonment or abandoned when you were young. By travel, I'm getting some men in here. Maybe their mother left him. Could just be anything specific, but again, take what resonates with you, take what doesn't. Ooh. But a reminder, you have the power to manifest. You have the power to manifest love. Okay? So do it, group number 1. You can have that romantic life. You know, romance isn't dead. I think that's the main lesson you need to remember. Group number 1, romance is not dead. Okay? All right, so group number 2. You have a heavy burden on your shoulders right now. You need to, it feels like you need to be cleansed. And listen to your intuitive feelings. Again, I keep getting this one. I got the same. I got that one again for in the first group one, but let's keep going. Group 2, what is going on with you? someone passed away recently? Some grief? That's what's weighing on you. Oh, yeah. Oh, goddess. Express your divine feminine energy, embracing its magical intuition and nurturing qualities. So, and this is the thing, this can also be like goddess energy, like divine feminine. Like men can have divine feminine as well, like it's receiving energy. It's like yin and yang, right? Two sides of a coin. Um, I don't know why I feel like there's like I feel like there's there have been a lot of men in these last two piles. Hmm. I mean, of course, women, non-binary folk are here as well, but there's a lot of men in this one. Anyway, but you have to be open to receiving and listening. I think grandmother, maybe a female passed away, ascended masters, whoever you think of, that's who it is. Jesus, Moses, whoever had walked the earth before. Oh, that's funny. Past life issues. So y'all got some past life issues, especially with this card going on too, and this card. You lost love in your last life. Like someone left you or someone died in one of your past lives. And you were left alone, abandoned, or so you felt. But what is the actual message here for you? Oh, okay, well here it is. So this is your guidance here on what you can do, your God box. Write any worries, concerns, or desires on a piece of paper that you put into a special container called a God box as a way of letting go and allowing the divine to help you. There's a lot of I feel like there's a lot of men that are in this that have chosen this particular group, and I also feel like there's a female. There's a female departed one. This was hard. Like, this is a general reading, right? So I can't really tell who's who for what, but yeah. And what else do I have to tell you? This card speaks of a need for sacred female energy, which brings gifts such as intuition, nurturing, and artistic expression. Perhaps you've been spending too much time thinking or engaging in creatively void work. This is your signal to move your body and dance and express your intuitive, artistic, and nurturing side. You know what? I think a lot of you are abandoned by a female figure in a past life, and now they're here watching you and like following you. And some of them, like, you also have some female ascended masters, but you were abandoned or left behind in the past life by a woman. Who is this? That's kind of why I want to say that she died. Like, it wasn't that she wanted to leave you, but she did. But now she's here to tell you she's with you. And to be open, be receptive, to hearing from ascended masters and the divine, hearing from angels, and listen to your intuitive feelings. So the main thing, I think, for you, what's going on? What else do you need to know? What do you need to know right now? I need to look at mediumship right now. This card is a sign that you're connecting to one or more loved ones in heaven. The angels ask you to trust your feelings, thoughts, and visions about these spiritual connections because they're real. Okay, so mediumship. So trust your feelings, thoughts, and visions. This is very healing for yourself and for others, since it conveys peaceful and loving messages from heaven. Perhaps you'll feel or hear a message that says, I love you, I'm fine, I'm proud of you, I'm sorry. You'll hear it. A lot of them are like sorry. They felt like they didn't do enough. I think maybe they're, yeah, that's getting too specific. It's hard, there's a lot of energies. But for some of them, they did leave and they feel bad about it. Like, there's a lot of, like, I just looked at, I apologize again, they feel sorry. They're sorry. Whoever it is. And, like, even if she didn't leave purposely, whoever it was, even if she didn't leave purposely, she's so sorry. She's really sorry. Okay. You drew this card because experiences, past life issue. Because experiences and emotions from one of your previous lifetimes are influencing the situation you're inquiring about. So you need to ask your angels to help you understand what happened in your past life. Ask them to guide you. Oh, this is interesting. People from your past life are making themselves known to you in this lifetime. They include a soulmate and family member, all with whom you share karmic ties. Hmm. You know what I don't feel like though? For a lot of you, this particular, like, when it says people from your past life are making themselves known to you in this lifetime, they include a soulmate and family member, all with whom you share karmic ties. I'm sorry, but whoever it is, they've already passed on. God box. The angels want to relieve you of the burden of worry by giving you a physical method for releasing your cares to heaven. Writing down your prayer, requests, or worries for divine intervention is an effective way to work in partnership with God and the angels. You can write something short or lengthy and you'll receive the same results. What matters is your intention. Write from your heart and then give the paper to heaven symbolically, either by burning it, which releases it, putting it in the freezer, which can stop it. You know what, this gets to be a little bit too methodical here, actually. I don't really want to tell you that, because what matters most is how you think of it, right? Because this could be which releases it. So if you burn something, maybe it releases it, it lets it go, it's gone, it's incinerated. Then maybe somebody else interprets burning something as giving it life, giving it spirit. So you have to take and do what works for you. And it's about your intuition and what you feel is right and um, how to do that. So God boxes are time-honored tools for gaining peace of mind and answers to your prayers. Get a container, whatever, you can get whatever kind of container works for you. And then you can either, when you have a God box, I'm just gonna, this is we're all done here. Actually, except for this one. But when it comes to the God box, like, I've done things like healing jars, like, where you basically like bottle magic. You bottle intention. Okay? So that's basically what it's suggesting for you. Group number 2, you have some past life issues, but you've got a female figure watching over you. And you need to make like a God box or like something to, you need like some sort of ritual. I don't want to say ritual, but like you need to do something to like contain that for that particular past life issue. It needs to be for that past life issue. Not just as simply like the pain or whatever it brings. Like it needs to be like, oh, like, this past life issue brings me pain. Bring that pain, like this is to get rid of that pain. No. Like you need something that's like all-encompassing about the past issue. Let me just double check. Anything else? Listen to your intuitive feelings. Oh, first page. Okay. Your angels want you to know that you're always receiving divine messages, even when you're not noticing them. Isn't that funny? And I opened that right up on that page. Most of these messages come through your physical and emotional senses, as your body is extremely sensitive to subtle energies. Sometimes you may not understand your feelings, yet they always have accurate underlying wisdom. That's it. That's it for proof number 2. Okay. All right, now proof number 3. Okay, I'm back. So for those of you that picked number 3, group 3, ooh, some of you are very sensitive. Also, some of you, I think, were upset that I didn't show this stone yet. Again, sorry, group 3. I don't know why you guys are like, you're funny. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're just gonna, I don't think this is right for you. But I do think you need one more. So if it was supposed to be one of those, it will come back out again. Okay. Whew. Aw, okay. This is cute. I feel like a lot of you are just like, you're really sensitive, sweet people. You're sensitive and you're sweet. But first of all, emotional sensitivity. Honor and respect your deep sensitivity, as it is a gift to us all. Then we have the sacral chakra. You are highly sensitive to chemicals, additives, processed foods, and energies right now. Respect your sensitivities by avoiding harsh items, situations, and relationships. Are some of you, some of you are having, are you having like some addiction issues? Some of you have some toxicity going on. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. Well, what that means is that you need to clear yourself. Ask the angels to release any toxic energies that you may have absorbed. So I think some of you are trapped in like and it's not necessarily like an addiction. Like it can be just a karmic cycle too. But I feel like for a lot of you, you have some sort of addiction to something, whether it's gambling, sex, drugs, alcohol. And you're doing it because you are so sensitive. You're trying to tune it out. But it's a gift. It is both a blessing and a curse to feel everything so deeply. Remember that it's a blessing. And if it's a blessing, I mean, you're here. Do you think this is, like what's happening here is a blessing? Something brought you here. Your spirituality, your emotional sensitivity. The law of attraction is telling you that you can use your emotional sensitivity to, just like make your life better and also open your third eye chakra so that you can see things from angels, see messages. Some of you are blocked, like you're not seeing clearly, you're fogged, like you're dazed, you've got a foggy mindset right now. So the third eye chakra. It is safe for you to see the energy of love in all of its forms, such as angels, auras, and visions. Okay. Sorry, I don't know why I keep doing this. Was that bothering you too? I'm sorry. Some of you are like just kind of irritated. I feel like some of you just have an irritated energy right now, and you just, or it's like underlying, but like there's some tension or resentment. But what I'm sensing for a lot of you is that you have a blocked third eye chakra. But you can clear it. You can clear it. Actually, sorry. Let me clear some space here. You can clear it. Allow this emotional sensitivity. That is a gift that you know you have. It's something that you need to accept. You need to accept that you're sensitive. I think a lot of you have maybe been told that you think too much, you're overthinkers. But that's like you're too deep or something. Like that's not a bad thing at all. And you're trying to block yourself, but you need to let it go. You need to clear yourself. And yeah, you need respect your sensitivities by avoiding harsh items, situations, and relationships. We need to take a look at that right now, actually. Let's find out what else. Here we go. The angels sent you this card because they want you to understand your body's profound sensitivity. As a highly sensitive individual, you may at times experience confusion or numbness, which is a way of dealing with overwhelming physical sensations. You may try to self-medicate with chemicals, foods, or other addictive substances in order to shield yourself from harsh energies. You're closing your eye by doing this though. And they don't want you to. Because you can have everything that you want if you stop this cycle. A lot of you kind of already know this. Most of you do know this. This is just an affirmation that you need to stop. And you know you need to stop. And you can ask your angels for help. We're here to help you. That's why we're here. That's why you're here. Okay. So ask your angels, please come to me. I ask that you detoxify my mental, energetic, emotional, and physical body right now. The sacral chakra is the second energy in the body, located between the tailbone and belly button. Visualize it glowing a bright and clear shade of orange to keep this chakra balanced. The angels want to help you detoxify yourself from chemicals and processed foods. They're also leading you away from disagreeable situations and relationships. So allow these changes to occur. So for some of you, like, they are substances. For some of you, like, I think you're maybe in toxic relationships. Like, and I think it's like your romantic relationship. Ask the angels to release any toxic energies that you may have absorbed. This card comes to you because the angels see that you're carrying some lower energies. Because of your high sensitivity, and compassion, you may have absorbed this negativity from other people's fears. Other people's. Shield yourself. Protect yourself. Ask for protection. I think because there's a better relationship for you. I think some of you don't want to hear that. But there is. I'm coming back to this. Ooh. What does that mean? Law of attraction. You want to attract this. Ask Archangel Michael. Actually, for a lot of you, Michael specifically, or whatever you want to call him. But he is the head angel. The leader, the one that's like the chief. You have to ask him to use divine healing energy to lift any fear, anger, or jealousy away from your relationships. Help you feel compassion. And thank them. Thank them for clearing away toxic fear-based energies and entities from within and around. I think that's also like the toxicity. If it's like whatever like the toxicity is, it's all fear-based. So don't beat yourself up about it or anyone else up about it. It's all fear-based, okay? They're operating on fear. So third eye chakra. It is safe for you. See the energy of love in all of its forms, such as angels, auras, and visions. This card comes to you in response to your questions about your future. You have visions about yourself, and you're wondering whether they're real or mere imagination. The angels assure you that you are having accurate insights. They wish to encourage your spiritual gifts. So you are clairvoyant for sure. Oh, something also pay attention to number sequences for this group. 111, 444. And the angels are going to keep sending you messages. Some of them they send like different things that might be like hearing, like through like sound, music and stuff. For you, it's going to be sight. Feathers, rainbows, clouds, coins. They want you to awaken to your third eye and understand your psychic visions and your intuitions. Like you need to tap into your spiritual side. Okay? And then you'll receive more of the love that you're looking for. That's it for group number 3. Stop blocking yourself. You really gotta stop. Because this is on the other side. Once you stop blocking yourself, do you want this? Something to think about. No? Okay, so immediately the first thing I'm getting for group number 4, I'm getting like an excited energy. Whoever picked group number 4, I'm very excited about this one. And your stone. So this one's kind of fun. Oh, this one is fun. It's jumpy. Are you jumpy? You're raring to go. I'm raring to go. This was like part of a necklace or some sort of, it was a piece of jewelry I had. I can't remember what kind of stone it was. Maybe somebody, if anyone can clarify in the comments, actually, I would really appreciate that. It's kind of like this light green stone, but it was also, there was like purple in it as well. And anyway, for some reason it shattered. And I was just like, oh, I'm gonna like, throw it all out or just get rid of it. But I kept the pieces. And there's another piece too. Like, I guess here's the purple side. A little purple there, but anyway, it's just a very like unique kind of funky one. I just like it. I quite like it. So for group number 4, what messages do your angels have for you? Really, you know what? That's not right, but this is. Whew. Oh my goodness. Like, what is going on here? You're like really talkative. Okay. And you want me to listen. You want me to listen to you. Okay. Yeah, so much so that I immediately had to like turn these around. The other ones I didn't always have to do that. There's something else. I'm gonna try to find out what your message is. Oh, that's kind of cute. Four of Swords. Peace, balance, refuge, meditation. Have you been stressed lately? You need a vacation. I feel like that's the message for number 4. That's also why I'm so high energy for you guys. You guys have been go, go, go. You are this happy, I don't want to say, you have this like happy-go-lucky, some of you. I'm getting like, there are some of you, like, they're like, no, I'm not like that. But you have like this lightness and you have this energy, this sort of, I don't want to say like, you're very vivacious. You're very like captivating, lively. Maybe not all the time, like, but when it really matters. For some of you, that's everything. That's your base. Or maybe some of you like notice messages that appear as sounds, music, and words from both external sources and within your mind. These messages are real answers to your prayers. Oh, people are saying bad things to you though. They're saying bad things to you and you've been thinking about it. But you know it's wrong. You know what they're saying about you is bullshit. And you have to clear yourself from that energy. Whatever the fuck they're saying about you, like that actually makes me angry. Or already, like, I've got intense anger about that. They do not know you. Mm-mm. Oh, they do not. I'm feeling very protective over here. Group number 4. Woo! 4, you guys are. Oh, sorry, I'm like tearing up right now. Okay, so yeah, whatever the fuck they're saying is bullshit. You have like this lovely, beautiful, lively energy. Some of you have fairies with you. Fairies. Fairies. I feel compelled to bring this over here right now. Let's see how this one dances. Let's put this one over just to compare. But this is you. I think this has been your spirit. You have been hanging around waiting for this. You've been waiting to hear this. You've been waiting to hear that this is not true about you. This is bullshit. Whatever like, and I think for some of you, there are actually people that maybe are close to you that you wouldn't expect. be careful. I don't want to say be careful, but like be cognizant, be conscious, be thoughtful. Because what's coming to mind to me right now is sometimes the people that are closest to you sometimes aren't always your biggest supporters. Sometimes you can tell someone like, hey, I just got this amazing job offer. I just got a hot new date. I just got this cool new dress. I want, and then their response, and when your energy drops, pay attention to that. Those are not people you should be having in your circle, because you need to stay like this. You do. You need to stay in your fiery energy. Don't listen to their shit. Let it go. I know, clear yourself. This one's a hard one because this is kind of about what you're supposed to be doing. Again, this is just, sorry, I'm more speaking about your situation where, again, I'm supposed to be giving you guidance. So it's kind of like, what are you supposed to do about that? What are you supposed to do about that? If you get nervous, focus on service. So let's check in with that right now. How can I make the world a better place? The law of attraction will automatically take care of your needs. You drew this card because you've been called into spiritual service, either as a healer or a teacher. The thought of conducting public spiritual work may trigger nervousness. For some of you, I've had this for another. This is you. I pulled goddess on the last pile or the last group, but it was more about them receiving energy. It wasn't like that they were goddess. I mean, it was more like they had to be goddess. Does that make sense? Whereas you are this. And like this is like your final, like I don't want to say it's like your final state. But like you're on your way to this. If you're not already here, you are about to get there. And for some of you, this work can help stabilize you. And not just stabilize you, but energize you. This is going to give you life. It's going to give you passion. It's going to give you more. See, and I've had other readings where it's like you need to maybe go and do this. You need to do this because it'll help you stabilize and it'll help you be, financially stable. You'll be comfortable. You'll have a home, whatever, that sort of thing. Not for you. For you, you need to do it because it's a spiritual thing. It's spiritual for you. That's why you need to help others. Now this base chakra. Let's go back to this for a second. Oh, that makes sense. Have some of you cleared your home lately? I feel like some of you have not cleared your home. You need to cleanse your home. Whatever ritual method seems right to you. You need to clear it out. Okay. And see, don't be worried about pursuing this. You might be worried that you might not be able to like be stable, or you might not be able to provide yourself, but for yourself, but like that's always going to be there. Like some others might struggle, but um I need to pull another card. I can't believe I'm doing this. I'm sorry, but I do. I'm nervous. Oh, this one keeps showing up. Okay. Sorry, this is so long. Thank you for your patience. I think for some of you, this isn't, you just need to listen to what I'm saying. This is all that I'm getting from this card, and that's all that I'm going to say about this card. For others, sometimes it's about music, blah blah blah. You just need to listen to what I'm saying and believe me, and believe you. Believe your intuition. I mean, me, you, we're all one, we're all the same. We're all reflection, we're all source, we're all universe, blah blah blah. You get it, you know it. So essentially, believe yourself. If you're hearing this message, it's me talking to you. I am me talking to you. And it's me listening to you speaking. You get it? We're all connected. That's all I'm gonna say about this one. That's except never mind. Now I remember what else. Because people have been talking shit. That's why. But you need to listen to me. You need to listen, I'm sorry, but you need to listen to me right now. People are talking shit. You need to get rid of that. Don't listen to that. Protect yourself. Some of you need to like set up a shield. Shield yourself. A lot of you, I'm not gonna read too much, but shield yourself. And be positive and work at how you can provide for, like, you're comfortable mostly this way, but you need to figure out how you can help people with their base chakra. Actually, I need to check on that. This card indicates that you're focused on your material needs, such as desiring more money. Affirm your desires as already being a reality. Since every worry is a prayer drawing to you that which you're worrying about, notice and replace worries with prayers and affirmations. You're always receiving divine messages. You might not understand your feelings, but there's accurate underlying wisdom. See, a lot of you are doubting this, and I think that's what's making me doubt this reading and even kind of what's going on right now. You're thinking about it. But you know, you're thinking about it too much. You're overthinking about it but you know it's right. You know Goddess is here. You know you're Goddess. You might be doubtful, but you need to understand that you're overthinking it, but you need to listen to yourself. You're overthinking. Listen to yourself though, because for the angels, they're still here. They're peeking out. And they're telling you this, they're kind of telling you, like, I feel like, sorry, this one's very long, but like some of you are kind of stuck in ego. Now I'm kind of getting it more. And you're stuck in like an image and being like what other people want you to be and how they perceive you. And you really need to let it go. For some of you, are you like social media, like you do stuff in like your public life, your public persona, whatever means a lot? But let go of that societal bullshit. You really need to let go of that societal bullshit because you're this. And you need to do this. If you get nervous, focus on service. You are this already. A lot of you are already this. Some of you need a little more work, of course, but I mean, we all do. You're still this, even when you need work, but just a reminder that you need to do that work to reach that full level, power, understanding, or to reach this ability to feel and understand that level, to be able to think and get this clearance, to receive these messages from these angels, to hear them, to think about them mentally. Get nervous, focus on service. How can we make the world a better place? I already brought this up again, but we had to come full circle. You need to ask, maybe some of you have been like worrying too much about like shining too bright. Like group number one, they were working hard, but they were just like, I don't want to say they were like working just work, whereas like you are trying to like, don't take this the wrong way. You're like trying to validate yourself, or you're seeking approval or attention. And like you're just so, I'm kind of getting like you're ego driven. And maybe that's why you came in so quickly and so fiery, because you're just like, oh, like I am the shit. Like, you know you are too. And like you are this. This is you. And this is you. And you know it. Even though you hear all this other shit. But you're stuck and you're not happy. There's still some blockages, or I feel like this is maybe too much. No, you know what? That doesn't really. This is how you get to this fully, that full realization. You're not tapping into your spiritual side. You're not. And you're not listening to yourself and your intuitive feelings. You're not listening to the fact that you're called to be more and do more than whatever this fucking ego shit, this mundane, boring ass life. Sorry, I'm starting to just get tired. And you know it, you're tired. You want to be this. And you are this. You are. You're getting there. Okay? Clear yourself. Like, honestly, I just feel like there's just so many fucking people just like telling you bullshit. I think this is like, and this makes me angry. I'm sorry this one's really long, but like, they're just making me angry. Like, people are like talking shit. It's fucking pissing me off. Oh, don't like it because I think it's like you're just like, and when I see this brightness, it's like maybe you're like I don't want to say like you're a flashy person, but like you get people's attention. People notice you like right away. So maybe they don't always have the best first impression of you. And they don't think that you are like this. And they don't think that you can be this and this. But the more you think about it, the more you get in touch with your angels, the more you realize that you are this. Okay, and again, a reminder, this is gender neutral. Okay, yin and yang, duality. You can be feminine and masculine. You can be male and be like that. Like this can be very much genderless, but this is who you are, and you're coming into this. Some of you, I know I've been getting a lot of men clicking on this one, on this particular reading. So I'd really just at the end, I'm like, I really want to remind you, but most of you in this one, actually for the other groups, a couple of the other groups were men. I felt were mostly men. Again, this is a general reading. Again, so general. There's a lot of energies coming in, so it's like, but for the most part, you're this, and you're coming into it. You're coming into it. Just don't listen to all that shit. Don't listen to it. Don't listen to it. Right? And that's it. That's it for everyone. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Love, light, blessings to you. Please let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know if this resonates for you. That's it. Thank you.